Did you know that upside down pages are a thing? If you even know what an upside down page is. Upside down pages are essentially web pages where the content is presented in a flipped manner in which you would expect a landing page to present its content. It's a fun and creative approach that can make your site stand out a little bit more. Now, the point of an upside down design is to get your offer right in front of your website visitors' faces. You see in a lot, if not most of landing pages, you'll see businesses ease their audience into their offer before pushing for an action. But that's what makes this type of page different. With an upside down page, we are literally presenting our call to action at the very top of our landing page and then providing reassurance throughout the rest of the page. Now, before we start, it's important for you to understand that upside down pages aren't going to work well for every type of call to action. If you have a high ticket service or product, don't start your landing page with a checkout form for people to spend $300 on your course. I don't expect you'll get many conversions, but if you have a newsletter or if you have a low cost ebook or lead magnet, then upside down pages can work well for those types of offers. All right, let's just get to building. Perfect, so I'm in the back end of my WordPress website. If you have a WordPress website up and running, it will probably look something like this as you log in. Important, you do need to be using Thrive Architect in order to follow along this tutorial. There's a link in the description box that you can click on if you wanna sign up, get a license to Thrive Architect or Thrive Suite. And the first thing that I want us to do is to just create a new page, all right? I'm gonna call this upside down example. And again, as we wait for this to load, because we're going to fire up our page with Thrive Architect, just a quick reminder, upside down pages, what makes them special is that we're going to have our main offer at the very top. But I don't really want to start from a completely blank page. I don't want to start from a blank page with a header and footer. Upside down pages, in my opinion, work really well for sales, maybe not so much for sales pages, but for landing pages where you have a dedicated offer, like a landing page where you're selling a course, a landing page where you're selling, or you're running ads to a landing page that prompts people to opt into your newsletter or to grab your lead magnet. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off from a pre-built landing page. And we're going to find one here. Let's just, for example, let's take a look at some templates that come with Expert. I like this one. Let's use the lead generation page that comes with Expert, which is a theme included in Thrive Theme Builder. One that if you're a coach, you're going to see that it works really well for coaches, for experts, solopreneurs. And here's what's funny. Technically speaking, since this is a lead generation page, you could already say that this is somewhat of an upside down page because you're, if you have this as your main landing page, you're prompting people to take action right from the very beginning, right? You're saying, hey, let's just do Tony Lewis. Let's swap out this image and use one of my own so that the example actually makes sense. Let's insert that image. Great. And here we got, hi, I'm Tony Lewis. Get exclusive access to my marketing tips before anyone else does. This, technically speaking, could be considered an upside down page, right? Because you're starting off asking people to take action right from the very top, which is to opt into my newsletter. But if you want to make it even more obvious, let's do this. Let's take this block here, which again, we haven't spent a single minute designing ourselves. It just comes, and it's a beautiful block, and it just comes with Expert. And what we can do is take this block, put it towards the very top. And here we're going to have, let's do the same thing. Let's swap out that image, insert mine. And let's just assume here, for the sake of just powering through this example, that I have a book called Marketing Done Right. Let's make this 34, maybe like 48, by Tony Lewis. Totally free, sign up now. This is an even more obvious way of doing an upside down page because we're not even asking people to sign up to my newsletter. I'm technically speaking, well, we are, right? I mean, we're prompting people to take action to get my ebook by, signing up to our newsletter. So sign up today to my newsletter and get free access to marketing done right. Boom, upside down page completed. And what we could do is, since we're using a very obvious call to action block here at the top, we could drag this one and repurpose it towards the bottom. But hopefully you kind of see the gist. What I would probably do is reassure people with testimonials if you're following an upside down design right after your main call to action. So if our call to action is sitting at the very top, which is to prompt people to opt into our newsletter, and in exchange, they're going to get my free ebook, here's what people are saying. Present those testimonials right after offering people to take action. And then, keep on providing reassurance with, I've been featured in these places. Here's what you're going to get if you opt into my newsletter, on top of getting access to my ebook, some more testimonials, and then one more call to action here to opt into my newsletter. And we probably don't need that second block there. And voila, there we have it, an upside down landing page in minutes. Give it a shot and let us know how it works for you in the comment section below. There's a link to learn more about Thrive Suite in the description box. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you soon. Thank you. Bye.